Hello, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Before I actually start, I would first like to thank the TRA for giving us the opportunity of being part of the TRA Virtual Academy. And I would like as well to thank them for all of the effort that they're doing to make sure that everything goes smoothly during the live. Now, first, let me let you know or just explain you what we will be talking about. Today's topic is about the importance of multi-channel. So basically, if you are an e-commerce seller or even an e-commerce business owner, then it will help you to grow your business more and to make sure that you're increasing your revenue by multi-channel. Before I dig deep into the topic, let me first brief you or introduce you about myself. I'm Emi El Asmi and I'm a project manager in Creative 971. I joined the team in February 2019. Being a fashion designer as well helped me in developing a detailed eye to design UI and UX e-commerce website, aside from project management. Let me first give you a small briefing or introduction about Creative 971. We are 100% e-commerce experts. We develop cutting-edge websites for innovative retail brands, and the company is owned by both German siblings, Julia and Nico. And Creative 971 was founded in 2016 as an e-commerce agency. We purely work on Shopify and Shopify Plus. As you know, the number 971 in our logo, it's basically just to show the great gratitude towards UAE and GCC region, and even our commitment, as the 971 is the number code of the UAE. Now, just to brief you on what we do aside from web development as well and e-commerce businesses, what we also do is Shopify conferences, and not only Shopify but Shopify and Shopify Plus. We do have several conferences, same as the one that we're doing now with the TRA Virtual Academy. So we do one Shopify Plus conference per year and two regular Shopify conferences per year. Aside from this, we do have our online training academy, just to make sure that anyone who wants to start their e-commerce business and they don't know where to start from or what to do, then this online training academy will be good for you, as it will train you from step 1 to step 10 on how to actually have your e-commerce business running successfully. We are proud to announce that we are partners with TRA, TLZ, delivery and logistic partners, same as DHL, payment gateway providers, and etc. and etc. This means that we are making sure that we are giving our clients A to Z solutions with in terms of e-commerce businesses. Now let's dig deep into our topic. Today's topic is about the importance of multi-channel. Now first we'll be discussing what is multi-channel, and after that we will be taking you through some points on how to have a strategic arrangement and meaningful unification. So how to make sure that your full business is unified and is running, with the same curve or on the same curve. Now, to start with point 1, what is multi-channel? Multi-channel is a business strategy that offers your customer different sales channels to purchase from you. It is often mistaken for omni-channel. So omni-channel is something totally different. Multi-channel is basically expanding your e-commerce business. Every e-commerce seller will realize that they need now to sell outside of their own website. And only then they will think of selling, let's say, to Amazon, to Noon, or to any third-party websites or applications, to make sure that they are listing their products there. Why? Because they're expanding more. A lot of people are using Noon, a lot of people are using Amazon, and hence if you are selling your item there, then there's a wider capability or opportunity of more people to purchase your item, and hence you're expanding your brand more. So this is multi-channel. It means that you're expanding, selling your items outside of your website. It could be either online or offline. It could be, let's say, if you're having a retail store, then you will be having an online e-commerce website or online e-commerce business. And then you will think of actually listing your items in any third-party websites, applications, just to make sure that you are distributing your items in a lot of places, and hence it will reach to a lot of people and customers. Now, to understand the concept of multi-channel retailing better, let's read about an actual business that implements it. Apple. Let's take Apple as an example. There are hundreds and thousands of Apple stores around the world. So they do have offline business. They do have their online business, which is their e-commerce, where you could actually shop from there. They do actually have as well, they're selling their items in another third-party applications, Amazon and Noon, just as an example. And those are trusted people, let's say, to sell Apple devices. And hence, Apple by itself, it's very well known. However, they did not say that we will only be selling in our retail stores and online websites, but they're open to expand more because other people, let's say, they do feel more comfortable purchasing from a specific e-commerce website, and hence this won't stop them. It won't stop Apple from actually selling their items. So they are open to exposing their products to different websites just to make sure that it is reaching a very big or wide variety of customers and people. How business can benefit from multi-channel. Now you have known what is multi-channel. Let's dig deep in on how actually can it benefit your business. Since multi-channel retailing is an improvement over the most common strategies, let's compare it with single-channel retailing to get a better grasp of its benefit. So first here we will show you the comparison. Let's say if you're selling in a multi-channel or if you're selling only on one online channel, let's say your e-commerce website. So if you're having a multi-channel business, if you're expanding your e-commerce to sell on different channels, this means that, as I've mentioned, more people will reach to your brand, and hence more people will purchase your item, which gives us to the first benefit, which is better revenue. Even after you invest a lot of money on advertising and marketing and establish brand awareness, if your customer have only one way of buying from you, it won't necessarily increase your revenue. Why? Because they only have that one website that they can purchase from. However, if I want to purchase a bulk items, let's say I want to purchase several things, then I usually go to Amazon as an example, or Noon if I'm going to look for something more local in here. And hence, if I'm going to shop from Noon and I found your item, I will purchase it directly. No need for me to shop from two different platforms. So it's easy for the customers to shop different products from one platform, and hence it will increase your revenue. Point number two is more ways to buy from you. As I've mentioned, multi-channel means that you're listing your items in several channels. Let's say Facebook shop is considered as a sales channel as well. Instagram shop is considered as a sales channel, online, offline, as I've mentioned, and you could expand it to other parties as well. So like any other skeptical person, most customers would hesitate to buy from a business that they stumbled across once. So if I only know your website or your business recently, it will take me time to actually purchase from you. So I would need to visit your website several times until you actually convince me to purchase from you. However, if I saw your item listed somewhere else that I trust, then I will directly purchase your item from there if I like it. So it actually gives you more ways it gives more ways of customers to buy from you. And if the one viewing is all they ever get, then the chance of them remembering your business and looking for you is impossibly low. That's a very good point to mention as well. It's very important to educate customers and people about your brand. And hence, if you're listing your items and your brand and many other channels or several channels, this means that people will remember your brand. And if I can see your brand name repetitively in wherever I go or whatever website or channel I click, then this means that I will remember your brand name, and hence I will trust your brand, and later on I will be purchasing from your website. So that's a very important point to remember as well. With just a single sales channel, all your customers would be forced to buy from you using just that channel. And this is okay for customers that have purchased from you earlier. But as I've mentioned, if you are new, it takes time to actually trust the business, and hence, you won't make revenue as quickly as if you are advising or advertising your items and listing your items on other parties as well. The other point as well is to collect valuable data on customer purchases. This, what does it mean? If you're listing your items on several channels, then you will be able to understand which channel works best with your customers. So let's say you will be able to make more studies on your customers based on the multi-channel approach. Why? Let's say if I've listed my item on Noon and Amazon. Now I can notice, just as an example, I can notice that my sales or my revenue is generated from Amazon more than Noon. And hence, I will know that people prefer selling from Amazon and not Noon. So, just as an example. And hence, this means that what I will do, I will go to Noon, I will go, sorry, to Amazon, I'll try to do my research. What are they doing better? What are they offering that I can offer in my website? And hence, I will make the studies more reliable, and comparing several channels will give you more perspective, and hence it will help you to improve your own website way better. Another point, or let's say, let's now discuss what are the challenges of multi-channel. So we've discussed the benefit of multi-channel over single channel. Now let's know what are the challenges. Of course, with everything, there is, let's say, the benefits and the challenges. So you need to know the challenges in order to overcome it in the future. Although multi-channel retailing is a helpful strategy, there are a few factors that businesses need to consider before implementing it. Point one is difficulty coordinating inventory across sales channel. When you think of listing your items across different sales channels, then you need to manage it accordingly as well. So in here, there's a tricky part where you need to actually manage inventory and across different channels. And hence, instead of only focusing on one inventory system or on one inventory place, then you would need to actually focus on other points as well. So that's the point one difficulty. Point two is the costly investment. As you need to list your items on several channels, you need to as well pay more. And hence, it's a costly investment. You need to pay more. But at the end, trust me, your revenue will double and it will increase. The last 3 years have been a period of fundamental transformation in how online retailers operate. The basis of this change has been explosion of specialization, low cost, web-based applications that power most online retailers. These apps leverage technology to solve critical issues that have traditionally inhibited retail startups from more effectively competing with larger players with more people and resources. As those three parties, or let's say multi-vendor applications, as I've mentioned, you could purchase several items from one spot, and hence this is adding more challenge as well for the multi-channel. Why? Because these issues that have traditionally inhibited retailer startups from more effectively competing, so the competition is increasing more. Amongst all the changes that retailers had to adapt to over the past decade, one of the most important and one that some unfortunately did not recognize is the transition to experiential retail. You are no longer selling things. Now, um, I'm here, what I'm doing in here is that I'm explaining how you can actually improve and enhance your journey and your e-commerce business or your retail business in general. Why is that? As I've mentioned previously here in this slide, competition is highly increasing due to the wide variety of companies. The competition is increasing and increasing, and it's difficult for startups to actually prove themselves. And hence, you need to think in a different way. You need to actually change your retailer, or let's say your retail, into experiential retail. What does it mean? It means that you are selling experiences and not only items. Let's take an example. Those pop-up stores that you see in any mall that you enter, any shopping mall, you will see some pop-up stores which they are selling art, or a retail shop which sells clothes, but when you enter there, it's like a total different world. They're having some live music band in there, or as an example, let's say a full screen banner which display video, so which is a large video display walls. And when you enter that place, when you enter that shop, you just feel different. You're experiencing something different. And hence, for you to be able to top up on that competition, you need to do some tweaks on your business strategy, and hence you need to shift to experiential retail. A lot of places now, or shops, what are they doing? As people are very focused on Instagram and posting some Instagrammable shots and pictures. What they do, you will be able to find, let's say, a corner where they are adding some confettis, balloons, or any other corner, or let's say a specialized corner for you to take your Instagram shot in there, or Instagram picture. And this what makes one business more successful than other, or let's say more recognizable than other. Not only this, but let's say some shops. Let's take Borders as an example. So Borders is a shop where where you could actually shop some books, or arcade games, or there are several games in there that you could shop from, puzzles and whatsoever. So they're shopping a specific variety of items. But not only that, when you go to Borders, you will find that there's a coffee shop in there. This means that it is giving the user additional experience. So they are experiencing something new. It's not only that you're going and you're purchasing the book, but you could as well purchase and sit in that coffee shop. You will of course get a cup of coffee, a water, or whatever you would like to drink, some snack if you want, and you will read the book in there. So they are selling experiences additional, or let's say apart from the items. So coinciding with the rise of the millennial generation and its spreading power, 76% of consumers, according to Momentum Worldwide, are interested in spending their money on the experience instead of material items. So people, if I, if that specific shop is giving me a nice vibes, then I would rather purchase from there rather than purchasing from any other shop. And hence, you need to do that transition, just tweak your business a bit and try to shift to experiential retail. There's a great example in Harvard Business, a review of the natural progression that leads to economic change. In an agrarian economy, moms made birthday cakes from scratch for their kids. Now, just to take as an example, let's say the birthday cakes and celebrations. First, people used to do cakes at home. And then later on, they started to purchase the ready-made packages, which has all the mixes together, and then they would just mix it at home and they would do the birthday cake. And then later on, when business evolved and let's say, changes were there, then now we had bakeries from which people or moms will go there and they will purchase a ready-made cake from that bakery. Nowadays, which is very recently, people are not only happy or satisfied with purchasing a cake, but they will schedule birthday parties at entertainment or sports venues, which provide a cake as a part of the total experience. So, as you can see, everything is changing, and hence, if you're still, if you're an old business and you're still using the same business strategy, I'm pretty sure you're facing some difficulties now to top up with the new companies, with the new ideas that is coming, and hence you need to tweak it a bit and try to think of selling experience along with the item as well. And here they did not stop selling cake, but they just add additional experience so that more people will purchase from them and will use their services. The marriage of online and offline retail. An effective strategy for building customer engagement and enhancing customer experience is to give shoppers both online and offline. So if you started with online, later on in the future, once your revenue increase, try thinking of having an offline retail shop as it will increase your revenue. Yes, it is costly investment, but as I've mentioned, multi-channel is very important to expand your business and to increase your revenue. For example, these technologies can help you build experiences that give your customer the best of both worlds. So now we will be going through several technologies that will help you to actually give the customer not only selling items but also experience. So you're selling experience whether you are on an online store or your offline retail shop. The first let's say the first technology is the virtual shopping assistant. So when you're selling online, you don't have customer service, right? So which means that me as a customer, I cannot ask someone directly, what size will it fit me? What do you think? I need a specific look that I'm looking for. Do you have that specific kind of item or not? So there's no one that I can talk to. Now, with technology, with the enhancement of technology, you could have a virtual shopping assistant, which means you could still offer this kind of experience to your customers online. So, in a physical store, there is usually someone a customer can turn to for answers. Virtual shopping assistant provide that same experience to online shoppers. So there is always an alternative, whether offline or online. You need to make sure that you're still selling the same experience offline and online. So they don't need to track down a phone number and wait on hold for the information they need. Artificial intelligence powered virtual shopping assistants can make recommendations, suggest complementary products, and answer basic questions on topics such as shipping returns and local store locations. This means that while I'm shopping online, I can see, let's say, the live chat button. And from that live chat button, I could actually have a conversation with your virtual shopping assistant, and hence, I am still receiving the same experience offline and online. Let's go to the other technology, which is push notification. Online shoppers often find deals and receive coupon codes just for logging on. So once I log in to your website, I will directly start receiving some coupons and offers. Let's say if I joined your newsletter, then automatically I will receive some email, purchase the first, let's say you've received 10% discount on your first item or on your first purchase, and hence once the people or once your users log into your website, then they will start on receiving some deals and coupon codes, or let's say SMSs, which will inform the user that you're running sales on that specific date, and so on. Brick and mortar retailers can provide similar experiences as well. So as you can find here, we are discussing something that people used to experience in their offline stores, but you could as well implement it on online stores. Now, for the push notification, it is something that is available for the online stores, but you could still implement it on your offline store. How can you do so? Brick and mortar retailers can provide similar experiences using Bluetooth beacons or RFID, which is radio frequency identification sensors, to push offers to their customer smartphone. What is Bluetooth beacons? Bluetooth beacons are hardware transmitters, which is a class of Bluetooth low energy. This broadcasts the identificator or identify the nearby portable electronic devices, which means that using the Bluetooth sensors, it will identify the near mobile device and hence it will push SMS, the same as RFID, which is the radio frequency identificator. Let's take as an example, you could even use the Google, let's say the location for this, just as an example. As soon as you enter any mall, it will send you an SMS, welcome to that specific mall. You could use our free Wi-Fi, or it will just send you a welcome SMS. Now, how did this mall or shopping center sense that I just entered? I did not do anything, and they do have my details from any other reason. Let's say if I've used their Wi-Fi previously or whatsoever, so they've shared or they have saved my data, and according to that, they are doing push notifications. So they are using this experience in the offline store as well. So with the enhanced technology, you could still achieve both options. You could achieve the push notifications either on the online website or offline brick and mortar retail. Location solutions, as I've mentioned, can even enable a retailer to send an offer when a shopper is browsing in a particular area of the store or lingering by display, delivering an incentive at the moment of decision. So if you are thinking of whether to buy it or not, you will receive a push notification. Why? Because they are sensing your location, that you are standing in front of that specific shop, and this shop will send you a notification, a push notification that we are having a sale or whatsoever, and hence it will encourage you to enter that specific shop and purchase from it. Other thing, which is virtual fitting rooms. So when you are selling items online, there is a difficulties of actually convincing your customer to purchase the item because of the size. And I cannot see the actual dimensions of that specific item. So virtual fitting rooms will make this possible for your online store. Augmented reality technology can give shoppers the ability to try on clothes virtually. The same technology can also show a shopper how furniture or home decor would work in a room in their house, which is the same concept as you don't know the dimension of a specific item. So virtual fitting rooms or augmented reality will help you to achieve this in your online store. Now, if you're looking forward to implement any virtual fitting rooms or to use augmented reality technology on your online store, have a look at capacity.com. As you can see here in this video, I'll show you. So you can see now using the 3D as well, you will be able to actually rotate the model. You see, you can rotate, so you can actually see the fit and the clothes, how it look like on that specific model, right to left. Here, even if she's jumping, so you can see everything. This, what you can use as well, you could use it for furniture as mentioned in here. So if I don't know whether that specific furniture would work in my, or would look good in my, let's say, coffee table, then I can use augmented reality using my camera. I will just put the camera on my table, and hence I will be able to see how it will fit on my coffee table, and according to that, it will help your customers to actually make their decision faster. Cashierless checkout. E-commerce shoppers enjoy the speed and convenience of one-click ordering. So that's something that is by default there on the online store or online shopping. However, if you want to implement the same technology on the physical retail, this could be done very easily. Systems like the one developed for Amazon Go Store, it uses cameras, sensors, AI, and other technologies to enable customers to select the item they want, leave the store, and receive the bill on their smartphones. This means that, people who are used to online shopping, but let's say I don't want to wait for the delivery, and hence I will go to Amazon Go stores. From there, I will purchase my item and I don't need to stand in a long queue, so it's a cashierless checkout. So I'm actually processing the same checkout as if I am doing it online, because that's what gives me, or let's say that's more convenient to me, just to purchase the item with one click. And hence you could still provide this experience to your customers even in your physical retail store. Experiential retail as a traffic driver. It is crucial to recognize that retailers shouldn't implement technology for technology's sake. So if you're a business owner, if you saw some technology, or let's say other companies who are using a specific technology, you cannot just implement it for sake, that the press will tell, oh, the specific brand is using that specific technology. That's not the right way, because if it doesn't work for your target audience, then it won't work for you. Other agencies, or let's say other companies, they're having a different target audience, and hence the technology that they have used, they've selected based on their target audience, and you need to do the same as well. So the first step towards delivering loyalty building customer experience is defining and understanding your market. So first you need to know your market, you need to know your target audience. Are the majority of your customers young mothers, or middle-aged, or empty nesters, or teens? So once you understand who your shoppers are, you can begin to blend products, services, personalizations, engagement, and convenience into experiences that delight them and inspire them to keep your brand top of mind. This means that the technology that you are going to implement, it should support the customer experiences you envision. So it should actually be beneficial to the customer, and not only to say that, oh, I'm using that specific technology and this technology, I'm implementing it on my store. If it doesn't improve, or let's say if it doesn't benefit your customers, then it won't benefit you. Now let's go through the 3 benefits of delivering unified commerce. Point number 1 is online solution, endless customization. So once you have a unified commerce, which means that online and offline e-commerce is online and offline commerce is actually unified, and you're having and or offering the same services both online and offline, then it's very good and it will help you to increase your revenue a lot. Although B2B buyers and B2C shoppers both want seamless, compelling experiences, their inherent patterns do carry some important distinctions. Your commerce platform should let you manage the nuances of your audience's shopping pattern and control the experience from a single interface. This means that your e-commerce, not only e-commerce platform, but even if, let's say, you're selling offline, it should let you to manage all the different shades of audiences. You don't have only one specific type of customer. You're having different shades. Let's say it in that wording. So if you're having different shades, then your platform should actually offer solutions to all of those people. So to your range of people, your platform should offer solutions to those, and it should control the experiences from a single interface. This means that your online shop should actually benefit all of the shades of your customers. So it should benefit the nuance of your customers. So this is it. Point one, the benefit is one solution, endless customization. One platform which should serve all of your wide variety of audiences. Creating a single site to serve multiple audiences. It helps you gain site design and content efficiency. So if you have only one, let's say, site, so you only have one site which can target different and multiple audience, then it will be more efficient for you in terms of content. You don't need to duplicate your content, and site design as well. You would just design your website once. Most companies start with the primary consumer site and then add in custom promotions, messaging, content, purchasing options, and more where it's relevant for B2B customers so that they have a tailored experience. It just requires a small bit of incremental work to serve B2B client. So you just need to add, or let's say add a few adjustments on your online store to serve B2B. So if you are serving B2B and B2C, then you need to make sure that your website is serving both of them. No need to design and develop one website for B2B and another website for B2C. So you need, if it will be more efficient for you if you have only one website which serves B2B and B2C customers. Benefit number two, which is technology your team can get behind. Consider the benefits of a single commerce platform to integrate with back-end system, including CRM and other solutions, as well as one platform as your organization's commerce system of record. So if your team should work only on one platform, then first of all, it will simplify staffing requirements. Your staff won't need a lot of requirements as they will use only one platform to manage everything. Point number two is that it will minimize external partnership requirements. You don't need to partnership with third parties or external partnership because everything could be managed from one platform itself. And hence your team will be able to focus on that. Point number three, it is that it reduces education and training costs. So no need for you to train and educate your team on several platforms just to serve the purpose. If you are using one platform, unified platform, by linking it to a different backend system, as I've mentioned in here, then you don't need to educate them on all of those because at the end, you're using only one platform. Benefit number three, which is be the buyer's best friend. So if you think of it, at the end of the day, buyers or customers are those who will help you to grow your business more. So if you can be their best friends, then you will be able to understand what are their needs, what are their requirements, and what are they looking for when they visit your website. A growing majority of buyers prefer to purchase online. With self-serve information direct from vendors in today's crowded B2B marketplace, buyers demand an easy, intuitive online buying experience that's so good it feels like B2C. And if you can't meet these demands, your competitors will. So what you need to consider is a very seamless and straightforward options for your B2B marketplace, which means that companies, let's say a business, B2B is business to business. So if a specific business is purchasing from you, they need to feel as if they're customers. So everything should be very smooth, should be very simple. Within few clicks, let's say, if you could have a form, a B2B form where your business could just include their details once, and then later on, they will have all of their order details saved so that if they want to purchase it in a monthly basis, then it's possible for them. So you need to make sure that you're offering all your B2B customers the same and similar smoothness and seamless experience that you're offering it to your B2C customers. Today's seamless buying experience demands that business must enable a variety of self-service tasks. Buyers don't want to have a look elsewhere for the information they need, so all of the required information should be in one place. And they don't want to have to call a helpline or sales rep to accomplish tasks on the website. Just as an example, if I'm a user and let's say if I want to purchase from your website, there's something that I did not understand. I don't know how long or how many days will it take you to ship your item to my place. If I don't know what payment options you do offer, if I don't know if you do offer cash on delivery or not. So if this wasn't clearly mentioned or communicated to the customer, then I would need to ask someone. If I reach to that step where I do have unanswered questions, then I will leave your website and I will go shop from somewhere else. So you need to make sure that you are offering seamless buying experience, which enables a variety of self-service tasks. Um, buyers don't want to have to look elsewhere for the information they need, and they don't want to have to call a helpline or sales representative to accomplish tasks on the website. Poise your business for growth with the following tactics. So how can you actually grow your business? You could grow your business with making sure that you are explaining, or let's say including everything in one place. So you need to make sure that all of the questions are answered in your e-commerce website. This means that the payment gateways, or let's say the payment options, are clearly communicated. The delivery time is clearly communicated. The return policy is clearly communicated to the client. So you need to make sure that everything is mentioned and communicated to your customers. So just to summarize, the three benefits of delivering a unified commerce is point one solution, endless customization. Point two, you're having a technology that your team can get behind, and hence you don't need to spend more on training them on how to use different platforms. And point three is that you need to be the buyer's best friend. And by this, we've finalized the multi-channel webinar. And hence, before I finalize everything, let me first just give you a brief on what we actually do. So aside from UI, UX, aside from e-commerce websites or developing e-commerce websites, we do offer Shopify e-commerce UI, UX design, Shopify e-commerce web development, as you know, Shopify e-commerce app development as well, consultancy, training, data integration, and digital marketing. So that's our services. Just in case if you need anything, you could definitely contact us through those numbers, and we could hop on the questions. So today's webinar, let me just to conclude everything. Today's webinar was about multi-channel and its importance. So you need to make sure that you are not only selling on one channel, you need to sell on multi-channel. So expand your circle more. Sell on different third parties, sell on your Facebook shop. So just add more sales channel to you if you can. Then it would be very good to you if you're having online and offline retail or shopping experiences. And as I've mentioned, list your items on other platforms as well. You need to educate more your customers about your brand. And the more your customers see your brand name, the more they will trust you. Now let's go through the questions. And I just wanted to remind you all as well that once the webinar is ready, or let's say in the last 15 minutes, of course, now we will be answering the questions, and the assessment link will be added directly right after the webinar. And hence, once you answer all the questions, you will be able to receive your certificate. So please don't forget to click on the link and answer all the Q&As to get and to receive your certification. If you have any questions, please do let me know. You could questions now. If you have any questions, if there is anything that wasn't clearly mentioned to you, or let's say if you have any questions with regards to multi-channel and how does it actually affect your shopping stores, or how does it affect your e-commerce business, then you could definitely ask me and drop your questions here in the chat. I hope everything is clear, and I hope that you are aware now of the importance of having a multi-channel in your website, or let's say in your e-commerce business and in your business in general. Multi-channel is not the same as omni-channel. So a lot of people, as I've mentioned in the beginning of the webinar, a lot of people think that multi-channel is the same as omni-channel. Well, it's totally different things. We have some time, and I could give you a small briefing on that until you drop your questions in the question box. So let's say if you do have so what is omni-channel and what is multi-channel? Multi-channel, as I've mentioned, you're expanding your items, so you're selling your items on several channels. However, omni-channel, what does it mean? It means that you are linking everything, so you're synchronizing all of your data on all of those multi-channels in one system. It means that if I'm a customer, when I enter your offline shop, and if I use your online shop as well, this means that you already have my data. And hence, you don't need to ask me for my number, for anything, because you already have all of my details. If you just get my name, then I will be registered in your system. And hence, let's say if you are using a loyalty program in your online store, this means that whatever I purchase from your online store or from your offline store, this means that both points will be added to one loyalty account. And I could use it whether in your online store or in your offline store. So I could use my points whatever I want. And this is something very important as well, which is to include omnichannel. But you can only have omnichannel once you expand multi-channel. So once you have online and offline store, once you list your items on several channels, only then you will be able to actually implement the omni-channel solution to your business. If you have any questions, please do let me know with regards to the push notifications, let's say, or with regards to any points that I've mentioned in my presentation. To mention as well, this presentation will be saved, so you could definitely view it in the future. And TRA have already sent the guidelines that was sent, but the assessment questions was not sent yet. After the course end, they will be sending you the assessment questions, and you will be able to receive your certificate after finalizing it. Or you felt it's or if it was interesting to you, so you could just take a screenshot and save it. But the presentation in general and the full webinar will be saved in the future. Is there any other question? Okay, I believe if you don't have any further questions, then we could end the sessions. Sorry, we could end the session now. Okay, great. So there are no more questions. I hope everything was clearly mentioned to you, and I hope this course was beneficial to you. We'll see you again next month. We do have one last TRA webinar for this year as well with the TRA Virtual Academy next month. So make sure to check their academy, the TRA Virtual Academy website to check the upcoming courses and to register accordingly. Thank you very much for the great audience, and hope to see you soon. Hope to see you all again. Thanks. Bye bye. Take care.